tentatively sips it.
This isn't half bad, but I was expecting a pint, you stupid cow.
In Ethan's language, that's a real compliment.
It's called English, you should try and learn it, you dopey cow.
Ah yes, I never did ask you what you were majoring in.
Wanking. Nothing fancy. Economics and business.
Oh, how boring your life is.
Oh, you really are boring.
Oh wow, that's impressive. Not really. No wonder you were making fun of my math skills.
That's neither here nor there. There isn't much math involved in economics as people might think. They're called accountants, we pay them to do the math.
Still, it's awesome. Is there a reason why you wanted to major in business?
Not really, I just heard it was a good job market, that's all. Yeah, I'm so high right now. Hard or deeper, which do you like?
Deeper.
That's all? Just,
No deeper either? What do you mean by that?
well, you study and work hard, very hard. I thought maybe you had more of a dream or something. A red one.
A dream? I don't dream, I'm doing business and economics. I barely have a personality. I only actually get entertaining when I'm high on that stupid Scottish cows in the room.
Why does he look so sad all of a sudden?
He looks emo, that's the problem. Spinonio, why do you want to become an architect?
Huh? Me?
Well, you're the only Spinonio I know, darling. Is there anyone else by that name around here, you stupid cow?
No.
Then why else do you think I'm talking to, apart from you and the three ghosts behind you? But that's a completely different reason, and this is some good shit, mate.
Okay. Well, I liked drawing a lot when I was younger, and I guess I always liked looking at buildings.
Oh,
Wow, these are the two most fascinating people in existence.
the sad thing is I've actually met people with less personality than these two combined.
Even now, when I look at the structure, I can't help but marvel at it. I think about other people inside and what the architect must have thought.
He probably thought here's a building.
There's a lot of people inside me. This is cool.
Some people take buildings for granted, but they were all specifically designed for a purpose. When you think of it that way, isn't it a little romantic? Oh God.
Buildings, romantic.
Sure. For every building, architects and engineers personally designed it so that it would be pleasing to people. So if you're using a building, just think. You're there because in a way, it was made just for you.
You really are stupid, aren't you, stupid cow?
It's childish. Is that bad? Ethan leans back in his seat and has a bit of a sad smile on his face.
No, I guess not. The world needs idiots like you to balance things out, darling. At least he's on the ball, this lad. I like him.
Ethan! That's so mean. But Ethan only laughs at me. Recently I've been getting to know him better, huh? I wonder if he's finally relaxing around me. It'd be great if that was true.
A few days later, again. This is all this game's called, a few days later.
One morning I go into work and I'm surprised to see that Ethan hasn't showed up yet. I can't remember a time when I've shown up before him. Come to think of it, I have no idea where Ethan lives.
And I'm sure he's grateful.
He told me that he lives alone, but how far away is his apartment? I wonder how far he has to commute to get here every day. Ethan really takes a day off too. Before I have time to worry though, Ethan comes strolling through the front door.
Sorry I'm late. I was wanking. I was sleeping this morning, sorry.
That's pretty rare. Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, you stupid cow.
Still, I can't help but notice him swaying a little as he walks. Is he really okay? Luckily today is the lunch period at Ristorante isn't that busy. I continually keep an eye on Ethan and he seems mostly normal, but there's something weird about the way he's moving and speaking. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm trying really hard. I wonder what's wrong. Fortunately, there aren't too many customers, so Ethan can relax a little bit. Still, I'm worried about him.
Throw the dishes on the floor, start again.
He's not the type to admit having a problem either.
Oh, Ethan!
I look up to see Ethan slumped on the ground and Nora standing over him nervously. I run over as quickly as I can, dropping everything I'm doing.
That slumped on the ground. He just turned off while he's walking. His batteries are run out.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I asked him if he'd like some deep fried heroin, and he just sort of passed out after having a handful. It's really odd.
Tentatively, I touched Ethan's forehead. It's burning hot. I expected.
As I expected.
It seems he has a fever.
Fever, aye.
He's running a fever, Laura. Can you get Liam to come help lift him?
Oh God, what? I'm so high right now. Oh, fuck you.
Liam and I, well, mostly Liam, help Ethan get up and prop him on one of the booths towards the back of the restaurant.
Popping off one of your boobs. Nice.
What should we do, Liam? Well, I'd offer to take him home, but I don't know where he lives. We'll have to take care of him till he comes around. Is he going to be okay? Don't worry so much, Spoononia. It's just for a little fever, which can actually kill you, but I'm sure he was just overworking himself too much. It'll pass. We don't need to take him to a hospital.
Or anything logical like that.
I know that what Liam was saying is true, but I still can't help but worry. Maybe it's because Ethan always tries. Look, Spoononia, why don't you stay here? I'll run out and get some medicine from the local pharmacy. We should at least try and bring down his fever.
Alright, just go get medicines for a guy you don't know well.
Yeah, and fever medicine. Right, but what about the restaurant? Well, we're not too busy right now anyway. I think Laura can handle herself for now. I'll help her when I get back. Just take care of Ethan, okay? Alright. Cheer up, Spoononia. Ethan will be fine.
Or
And
dead.
then he does. Thank you, Liam. You're right. Liam leaves to get some medicine. I figure sitting around won't do anything, so I've wet the cloth with cold water and try placing it on Ian's forehead. He shivers a lot at first. But then he seems to feel a bit better. Liam returns and we rouse Ethan enough to take some medicine. So he falls asleep again right after. What a bastard! Why does he have to work himself so hard? Is it worth it when he gets to sick and worry everyone? Ethan! Can't you rely on me more? A few hours pass by. Before we know it, it's already lunch break. We close up the restaurant for a few hours and everybody's worried about Ethan. We'll leave him in your capable hands, Spoononia, they all say. Everyone thinks Ethan will be too embarrassed if there's a crowd taking care of him.
Crowdfunding for him. Good.
Yeah, he would probably like to actually be alive.
Well, he's got no personality, that's the problem.
I suppose they're right about that. He'll probably tell us off for being such meddlers as soon as he's awake. Towards the end of the break, it's just Ethan and me in the back of the restaurant, and his eyes flutter open. Are you fully awake now? Ethan slowly slits up and rubs his eyes for a bit before putting his glasses back on.
Oh, how long was I out?
5 days! Not long!
Oh, how embarrassing.
Don't move around so much. You'll have a fever. It's probably be best if you go home for today, otherwise it might get worse.
Oh, Scott.
Ethan sighs. I'm sure he's thinking about the cut to his paychecks that will result from taking a day off.
Oh, Spoononia, that heroin, I've got Scottish fever. Oh, no, it's not good. I think I'm a Celtic supporter now. Fuck, do you know what that means?
Yeah?
Oh, have you been taking care of me the whole time?
Yes, but don't worry, the restaurant was pretty empty today, so Laura and Liam covered it for me.
Oh,
Oh, Liam's the one who brought the medicine for you, and he lifted you over here.
I wasn't asking about Liam. I don't want to have sex with him again. It really hurt last time.
Right.
14 inches, darling, you know what I mean? Why are you always being so nice to me?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm nice to everybody.
Oh, no, I mean, you're not really talking to me or helping me, and you're even putting up with my Scottish fever. I need some iron brew, you stupid cat. There's no reason, always being nice. Oh, fuck you.
How can you say that there's no use? I spend the time with you because I want to.
Oh, but
I'm a
why do
masochist.
you want to? Why do you even bother? Should get someone better. Why don't you go shag Liam 14 inches twice folded? You know, you've seen the stories.
Well, you're always working so hard.